Excited to be here live with Sheila from DesignFiles. I'm a little extra excited because I actually think something that's been bothering us tech-wise is working. And I think we are actually live in the Facebook group as well. Let's hoping this worked properly. So we'll cross our fingers and toes. So welcome, Sheila from DesignFiles. I hear you have some new tools with your program.
Yes, and I'm really excited actually to share this. If anybody has actually watched the video for our new background removal tool, you will hear it in my voice because I'm so giddy about it. It's such a great improvement, and I know you guys are going to love it. So I thought we would maybe take a little bit of time today to show you the latest updates that we've made to the background removal tools within DesignFiles, so you can see how it can really impact how you create your design boards and the speed that it takes you to actually create those design boards. So yeah, I think what we could do is maybe share the screen, show you guys what it's all about, and then we can have a little bit more of a discussion about it afterwards, if that works.
I love this because anytime someone says to me, time saver, especially with designers, right? Everything takes them so long. So yeah, let's do it. Let's bring your screen up. While we're doing that, I'll hide me and I will hide Sheila once we have it up.
Okay, so let me know if you're seeing my screen on your end, Nancy.
I am, and we're going to hide you. And that should work. So let me just try to make it a little bigger for everybody and get rid of this description for a moment. Or actually, I don't know. I think we should keep it there.
All right, we can keep it there. Let me just see here. I'm going to get rid of my bookmarks. Okay, that'll clean up the screen a little too. All right, all set?
Yes, looks good.
Okay, cool. So the one thing that I just wanted to kind of touch on with the new background removal tool, if you are a designer and you want to be able to create design boards like this that you want to share with your clients, you're going to know how important a really good background removal tool is when creating designs like this. And if you're having to go through a product and literally trace around all these little edges and cut out these tiny little sections to remove any unwanted backgrounds that are part of that product image, it's dramatically going to increase the amount of time that it takes to create a nice, clean, professional design board like this. So you don't have to have that problem anymore, which I'm really excited to say, because our new background removal tool will remove all of those individual pieces for you with just a click. So I thought I would put together just a few images here. So you can see here, you've got these kind of detailed products. They're shot within a space. And if you wanted to create a design board like this, or even if you just wanted to create a nice, clean, simple mood board design like this, but you don't want all that extra background imagery in there, this new tool is going to make it quick and easy for you to do that. So all you have to do within DesignFiles is click your products that you want to work on. You're going to go over to the toolbar over here. You've got your background removal tool right here. And the one we want to use is this magic auto removal tool. I just turn this over and it cuts it out perfectly. Look at, isn't it amazing? Like, honestly, Nancy, when I was testing this, I was just I was sitting in front of my computer and I was grinning ear to ear because it was just hitting it every single time.
It's amazing. And look at all the different, I mean, these are not too complicated lines, but I see a couple ones you're getting ready to do.
Like, oh yeah, so I'm starting with the easy ones, but the more I was testing it out, a lot of the time with background removal tools, and there's lots of options within the industry, but what you'll probably find is that some of them are really good at cutting all the way around the outside, but they really struggle when it comes to these. Let's just increase this one a bit. It'll really struggle when you've got these tiny little pieces like this in here.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's give this one a go. So back into the background removal tool, switch this thing right here, and it's just nailing it. I love this new update. It's going to save so much time. It even does it when we're talking about a product like this.
Oh my God.
This one is super complicated. And normally when you're dealing with background removal tools, it's the chandeliers like this that are just never, ever going to cut out properly for you. So let's do it. Back here into this option right here, one click. Look at this. It cuts all through the chain. Like it gets all those tiny, tiny little areas. And that means that when you are building out your designs like this one right here, you're going to be able to just quickly pull in whatever product you want, layer it on top, cut that background out, and you're not going to have to use the old tools. Let's just bring out, I'm going to bring out a different product here. Okay. With our old background removal tool, because there was all this extra kind of details in the background and the colors were kind of similar to this, you used to have to go in and do the manual tracing option where you would click your way all the way around here, you know, and cut out this product. And it's super time consuming. You don't want to waste your time doing that.
No.
So you don't have to deal with this anymore. You can just go ahead and completely cut out any of these products, even the complicated ones, and start building out your designs. And if you do create designs like this, where there's so many tiny little pieces, you can imagine how much time you're saving by just having that one-click option.
This is remarkable. I don't know what the technology is behind this, but this is really good. It's amazing.
Go ahead.
It's amazing. The detail it's getting, is it picking by color or we don't even know?
It's not picking by color. It is basically well, I guess it's kind of like a combination, because obviously when you're dealing with something, let me put this one on a color background, because you can see that this one is shot on a white background. I'll just bring in a paint color behind it. Okay, so let's just push this back. Okay, right? So this one's just kind of white background. It does have white sections in here. So it's not going to be just defining, you know, one solid color, because it has to account for the fact that the light here is pretty much pure white as well. It doesn't matter. With this one, it's just able to just basically find the edges of the product, cut that out perfectly, leave the full product intact, and then give you that nice clean image that you'll be able to layer into your design boards.
This is fantastic, Sheila.
Yeah, so we actually went ahead and we started to test this out against other options that are within the industry, because there are a lot of background removal tools that are available. One of the good ones that is available is Canva. It does a great job of cutting out the backgrounds for a lot of products. So we wanted to compare and just see how the new DesignFiles one stacks up. So I went into Canva and I added in this product right here.
Oh, wait, I'm going to go back and show it in the stream again. I didn't know if you were done. Hold on. Let me hide myself. I always want to keep you on with this particular example, but go ahead.
Okay. So if you can see my screen now, I just thought I would show how the background removal tool works within Canva, and then we'll bring in the same product. We'll try it out in DesignFiles and see what the difference is. So I tried this product because it has a kind of a thin mesh, and I just wanted to see how it would handle it. So we'll edit this one and we'll remove the background.
This isn't, I took you off the screen now. This is in Canva.
Yes, this is in Canva. So you can see it did a nice clean cut all the way around the outside, which looks great, but it wasn't able to really pull out all of those individual mesh sections here through the light fixture.
Yep.
So we'll pop back into DesignFiles. We'll try that exact same product. Here it is. We'll go into the background removal tool, use this option right here, click, and let me bring back a color. Let's see here. Okay. You can see all the little sections cut out. So if you're dealing with like if you were to create a design like this and you have sort of those intricate details, but you still want to be able to see through that product so that you can see other elements within the space, you're going to get a better cut when you're dealing with the background removal tool within DesignFiles.
I love it. I love it. This is really exciting. The more time you save the designers with, you know, doing their tasks of a designer as a, right? The faster they can get out from behind their computer, the more they can be working with their clients, doing their marketing, having a life, maybe spending some time with their family. Also, this helps them not have to hire out sometimes when they want to do something that's more difficult. Sometimes they have to hire out to get this background cut properly, go to a Photoshop expert or something. Now they don't have to.
Yeah, we had designers on DesignFiles that were going into Photoshop and then cleaning up products and then bringing those products into DesignFiles so they could use it in their design boards. And it was just like, what a waste of time. So now it's like a second, one click, you're good. And you can start building out those design boards. And if you are feeling like you know, you don't really love creating design boards because you don't want to deal with all that extra hassle of having to clean up all these product images, give it a try. See how you feel about it now, because you might change your tune about this when you're able to kind of quickly create these designs because you're not having to spend that extra time doing all that editing.
Oh my God, yeah, they would have to put every product they're clipping from anywhere into Canva, get rid of the background, then bring it over, upload it into DesignFiles or whatever management system they're using, then make their boards, right?
Yeah.
Now, you just bring it right into DesignFiles, remove the background, and make your board.
Yep. And then your board gets saved and your full product list is generated and you're already ready to go for presenting and creating your invoices and doing everything else that you got to do. So we're just trying to get all of those things in one place and just save you a lot more time.
Okay, so I know they can create their own product libraries as well, the things that they like, right? So they can cut out backgrounds and load up into their product galleries for the future, correct? So they can just take them out before they save them in their library, or do they only take it out in the rendering tool?
So the way it would work is that if you drag a product onto your design board and you remove the background from that product, if you end up saving that design board, the cutout version of that product is saved to your library. So every time you bring it back in, then you're going to be able to just see that cutout product.
Okay, so if I was a designer and I had my own library, I would roll a bunch of them into a room, use your tool so they store properly, because in the future, then I could use them quickly.
It's true. But I mean, even if you, I mean, it is only one click. So,
It's true. It's true.
So you might be okay anyway.
This
yeah,
is
I hear you. I hear you.
I'm always looking for future saves, you know, like do it now. And then if you reuse it, it's done. But I hear what you're saying. It's not that complicated anymore. So you don't have to plan like that necessarily.
No, you won't have to. You can just, whatever, you're sourcing online, you find a product, you bring it in, you get rid of that background, you move forward, and you're on to the next thing. So we'll continue to just kind of keep adding new features as we go to the mood board software. But this one I felt was really, really important because there was just too much time spent and wasted having to edit all these product images to get those really beautiful, clean presentations. And now you don't have to think about that. It's just a second and you've got that nice, clean product.
Huge update. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I hope everybody, if there are people who don't have a good background removal tool right now, just try DesignFiles. Just give it a try. You can try it for free. See if it works for you. You will not believe how much time you're going to save. If you do have a DesignFiles account and you haven't tried it out, get your butt over there and try it out, because you're going to be so happy that you did.
Yes.
But either way, this is kind of one of those key tools that you really want to have in your arsenal because it speeds up your process so much.
It sounds like it cleans it up. It makes it so much faster for them. I think it's amazing. And you guys continue to have really incredible updates that are helping keep up with what's going on in the design industry and making everyone's job easier. And that's the key.
It is the key. And fortunately, I've got an audience of designers that keeps letting me know what's needed. So we just keep taking that feedback and we keep moving forward with it. And yeah, I would just say to anybody who is watching, if you have other ideas for how DesignFiles can be improved, always let us know. We're always listening and we take the feedback seriously.
Okay. And I always give feedback too. And I have another one for you. I'll go
on.
Feedback. Yeah, I love giving feedback. Like, can you add this tool and that tool? So, all right, like Sheila said, if you don't have a project management software, check out DesignFiles. If you have a project management software that you're not happy with, check out DesignFiles. Now that you know DesignFiles has a background
removal tool,
I was going to say disappearing tool. Check out DesignFiles, because if it could save you a lot of time in that area and replace what you're currently using in all the other areas, probably done better also, you would not want to keep using what you're doing and wasting your time. So check out DesignFiles, and we'll see Sheila next month for our next DesignFile update. I can't wait.
All right, sounds great.
All right, everyone, go check out DesignFiles, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.